We need to talk about this. First of all, I'm going to tell you right now, get a woman your age. Get a woman your age. It's one thing to get a woman of a different country, but what specifically what these men are doing, you're going to get I could understand if you were a 20-year-old passport bro and the girl that you were seeking was 20 or 25. That's one thing. This dude is 40, 59, 59, and you chose a 28-year-old Filipina. I don't have a problem with the nationality. What I have a problem is the age gap is what I have a problem with, sir. What do you honestly expect was going to happen to you when you at 59 chose a 28-year-old woman and then you didn't stay over in the Philippines, you brought her back. Okay, you smart passport bros don't come back. I'm telling you, they do not come back. They go over there and they stay over there. Because by bringing her back, that's the fatal flaw in the plan. Because now you gave her access to the U.S. divorce courts and child support courts. You didn't think about that? It's one thing to have your own family, but you don't bring the girl back and you don't bring your kids back. That means you're going to stay over there forever. And you're going to have to plan to stay over there forever. Buy your house, buy all your property. You're going to sell everything here in the United States and you're going to permanently relocate, meaning you're going to try to get your citizenship or your residence permanent in the country of your choice, and you're going to leave the United States permanently. That will be the ideal goal if you wanted to start a new life. But bringing the woman back to the United States and and your kids back to the United States to give them access to the U.S. courts and the child support courts to use against you is counterproductive to the new life that you're trying to start. Let's get into this video.
For my Filipino wife to become fully Americanized.
I think the word Americanized has nothing to do with someone who is disrespectful, especially to your people. Let's say that your closest people. It's because he disrespected my parents, screaming, snatching something.
We don't understand. You see, she's telling if this is the woman, she's telling her side of the story, right? We don't understand what he did. We we only heard we only heard the sob story from his side, the part where she decided to move on. We only heard that side. We didn't hear her. Now we're hearing this side.
Things verbally and physically. So,
A lot of these men think they have because they're gonna choose a woman that's a lot younger. You're gonna have all this power. The power dynamic is gonna be insane. She don't have her shit all the way together yet. And even when she separates from him, at her age, she is going to struggle. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. That child support was probably going to keep her in her house. But after that, she is 100% going to struggle because she don't understand how this system in the US works is in regards to jobs. None of that shit. So after the kids are grown up, then she's going to experience this shit for the first time.
what I am thinking that time, you are freely disrespecting me and abusing me. I think that's enough. You can do it. You can do it 24/7 to me. You can do it anytime. But to the point that you're gonna be disrespecting my people, especially my parents, I think that's what, draw the line. I think that's
That's probably exactly why she left. And he probably thought he was going to get away with that. And because he had the money. That, so the money gave him a false sense of security in regards to this relationship. But when you brought her and then kids back to the United States, you gave her full access to the system. That's why she's able to do this.
when the time that I said I want to separate. It's not because I wanted to separate just because I wanted it. I've dealt a lot with him for the last 2 years that I am here.
We got back from Orlando to St. Simons, Georgia. I was greeted with the announcement from Jayan that she wanted a separation.
For the last 2 years, I am standing up for myself. I know it's really difficult because I have children, and I honestly doesn't want to separate with him. It's just came out to my mouth that I'm so fed up. I'm so done. It's because I'm so hurt, and he's not gonna change. There's no way that he will change. All I know is if I didn't stop or I didn't make a move, it's gonna be a normal. He's gonna disrespect me, he's gonna disrespect my people, he's gonna disrespect anyone. So this is just me that, putting some boundaries.
She has every right to. I'm telling you, fellas, I'm telling you, when you get into a marriage, you're going to have to respect your lady. End of story. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I'm telling you, because this is the shit that's gonna happen to you, and she's gonna own half your shit. I am telling you, my as a disabled combat veteran, I don't have the worries that somebody's gonna take half of my stuff. That can't. My money is not divisible in court, so I don't have these these things that I am never going to experience these things these men are going to go through with giving up half the money and all this stuff. Even if I save the money, all of the money I save, all the things that I buy with my money belong to me. Period. My life is a lot different than y'all's life. But even with when you have a life like mine, you still have to respect a woman if you want to maintain the relationship. That's the key to maintaining the relationship.
Hate everything about me and what I provide and decide to leave.
He claims that I hated what he provides. As far as I remember, I'm always grateful for him. I'm always vocal, thanking him for what for for my life right now. You can see my social media. I never criticizes him. It's always praising even though there's something going on inside our house.
The thing is, the part that kills me is these women that get on social media. I want a provider, man. Are you prepared to be under a man with him providing everything and you have nothing? Are you prepared for that? Because I'm telling you, you're gonna have this same sob story if you turn your life into this circus. You quit your job, you quit doing whatever it is you're doing for yourself, you quit your having your goals or whatever, and you quit progressing your life on your own terms, and then you rely upon a man to do it for you. Um, I do that for my wife, but I'm respectful to my wife. My wife, understand this, my wife has complete freedom. I don't restrict her in any way. I'm not mean to her. I don't restrict her. She can do whatever the hell it is she wants. However, you got some men that do this for a woman, and you will clearly understand, he will attempt to take control. Like, you are not going to be able to do shit under him. That's the type of man that you need to look out for, because if you end up in that situation by not vetting the man properly, and does that to you, and you have nothing, no car, the car is in his name, you have all the money is his, you're screwed. You are absolutely and utterly screwed. You're gonna go from his house into a homeless shelter to escape, is what's going to happen to you. That happens to a lot of women, believe it or not. They take their kids and they go into women and kids shelter. I kid you not. That's what's going to happen if you don't vet that man correctly and you give up everything to the point where you can't support yourself to be under a man that you don't know if you can fully trust. You see, I am not like that. My wife will never have these problems because I am not like that. I am a good person. But you see, some of these men out there, they're crazy.
House. I will never speak or talk about our fights on my social media. It's because I am protecting him and I'm protecting my children. We have kids. The next 10, 20 years there's gonna be social media and they might see this. I think it's really selfish for him to post for views, for attention, for sympathy. If you can go up here and talk to me and you will say to people that out of transparency, I will talk about it, but you are transparent to the public, but you are not transparent to me. Just for clarification too, half of the trip paid by his ex-wife. All of the park tickets, Universal and also Disney World, it was paid by his ex, and also the Airbnb and the grocery. I just wanted to let you know too that we have a really good relationship with.
All right, I'm gonna cut the video right there. I'm telling you, I my final words about this. If you decide to be a passport bro, you're gonna get married and you're gonna make kids in the Philippines or wherever, you are going to move over there and you're going to stay your behind over there. End of story. The second you give her access to the court system in the United States and that child custody, the child support court over here, it'll be over for you, my guy. Understand, because when she realizes the leverage that she has over you in the United States, you're cooked. 100%. This is the whole reason I don't have kids. I don't have a problem with American women per se. It's the child support system is what I have a problem with. That is what I have a problem with. So the one issue that I had a problem with, I eliminated from my life by having a vasectomy and getting an older woman with adult children. So I killed two birds with one stone right there. Now there is no leverage. So now I'm free to do as I please here in the United States. I don't need to go all the way to the Philippines to get somebody that I barely know. And there's a risk when you do this. You don't know what you're dealing with. You're gonna go over there. You don't know what you're dealing with. You don't have a chance to really get to know them. And then the fact that these a lot of these women in the Philippines are very attractive, it's going to override your common sense. You're gonna go over there and you're going to go bananas because you have more money than these people. And on top of that, they're highly attractive. Your common sense is going to go out the window. You're going to do something stupid and you're going to end up in this situation. A 59 years old, you should be retiring. There's no way you should be thinking about a marriage at 59, let alone having minor children at 59. You should be thinking about, okay, I'm going to settle down when it's time to when is it time to draw my full retirement. Um, Thinking about getting your finances in order for retirement is what you should be. Now, instead of planning his retirement, he's planning his divorce and division of assets. Congratulations, my man. That is foolish, incredibly foolish. Because now instead of planning your retirement with everything that you had, you just gave her half of everything that you have. This was foolish beyond belief. I'm out of here.